Last year was the last dance. So what does that make this?
Look, we should not get greedy here. We should just take what Aaron Rodgers said as the honest sentiment that it was, that he plans to retire with the Green Bay Packers. To then ask when he is going to retire obviously creates a whole new set of questions. Like I said, he did say that if he were to win a championship, he would consider retiring then. But ultimately, he does not want to put a timetable on this. But to call it the last dance, no. The last dance apparently was last year, and it involved Davante Adams' last dance, not Aaron Rodgers.
Well, that's the point. And you made this point to me in a phone call this morning that, after the last dance, it's not like Scottie Pippen left and Michael Jordan stuck around. So we're sort of in uncharted, D. Wood, we're in uncharted territory here. Michael didn't have to try and do it without Scottie. Aaron's got to try and do it without Davante. Can he?
Green, I think he can. And I think part of the reason why is because I think the Packers need to diversify their offense. When you look at it under Matt LaFleur, since Matt LaFleur has been the head coach, you're talking about Davante Adams has had 433 catches. The next person was Aaron Jones, a running back, at 191. Okay, as great as that combination was, when it came time to take that next step and get to the Super Bowl, they couldn't because they were being stopped. It's easier to stop when you have that one-on-one connection like that. So I think in this scenario with, different receivers, rookie receivers, I think it'll be beneficial for Aaron Rodgers to be able to spread the wealth around. It'll make them a better offense altogether.
Okay, so D. Wood, and you know how much I love you. You're like the sixth person I've heard say that. And with all due respect, it's insane. The idea that you could lose Davante Adams and your offense become better is just flatly insane. Ninko, explain to this man, because you are closer in size to D. Wood than I am. And Teddy Bruschi, I've heard everybody say it. You can diversify your offense while Davante Adams is there if you want to, but there's no way in the world you get better by losing the best receiver in football.
I don't understand how this idea has changed, because right when he left, Adams left, everyone was like, well, there goes the season for Green Bay. And then fast forward to now, everyone's like, well, it's Aaron Rodgers. He's going to just spread it around. They're going to be fine. They're still going to win the division. They're still going to win. They're going to make the Super Bowl. No, they're not. I don't think they are. I don't think they're going to Super Bowl.
They may or they may not, but it won't be because Davante Adams left.
Exactly. So the biggest thing for me is their defense needs to be better. They need to have a better pass rush. They need to be able to stop people, because you can have a great offense. You can have Aaron Rodgers. You can have everything. But if you can't get after the quarterback,
I think I've upset Damian Woody, and those are words I really lived and hoping to live my whole life never saying out loud, but I think I've upset D. Wood. Go ahead, D. Wood.
Greeny, we were doing so well this morning, man. You had to come at me with all this type of nonsense, man. Listen, here's what I'm saying. I know Davante Adams is great. I know this. But what I am saying is, when your passing game is so one-dimensional, where one guy is getting force-fed the ball so much, Nico will speak to this, it's easier to try to take him out of the game, as opposed to, as great as Aaron Rodgers is, being able to spread the wealth around. That's what I'm saying. This offense of the Green Bay Packers, they got legit running backs, two really good running backs. Aaron Rodgers will be forced now to have to spread around and trust more people in the passing game. That ultimately can make this offense better. That's not disparaging Davante Adams. I'm just looking at the total picture when we get down to December and January.
Yes.
Go ahead, Ninko.
Let's call on Ninko. Go ahead.
Woody, okay, I agree. You can spread the ball around. You could do that. But at the end of the day, when you have a go-to guy, when you have the guy, when you have Tyreek Hill, when you have a guy that you can double team him and he's still going to go and get the football. When you lose somebody like that, that is hard to replace. So they lost roughly 30% of their offense. Let's just say 30%. So when you lose that go-to guy, it's hard to spread the wealth to somebody else if you don't have such an impact player that they had offensively last year. So who's going to be the next guy? He's not there. He left. Right. So it's going to be tough for him to have a go-to number one guy.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.